I mean, hell, when I'm goddamn 95 years old, you'd be lucky if you catch me awake as well. What's going on, y'all? So this video is about Sleepy Joseph. I think his check engine light came on again, but y'all look at this right here real quick.
Biden overslept and was late to an 11 o'clock speech. He didn't show up until an hour later. And if you look closely, you can see the CPAP creases on his face. He wears a machine around his noggin to keep him breathing at night. He has sleep apnea. And if he has a creasy face at noon, he just got out of bed. He kept Bernie Sanders waiting an hour. That's either a power move by Biden or that's just sleepy. The president didn't fly home from a West Coast campaign stop last night late. Yesterday, the president did nothing. He had a phone call. That's it.
Bernie said it. I was listening in the back. Bernie, you and I have been fighting this for 25 years. Finally we beat Big Pharma. Finally. And by the way, drug companies still make a significant significant profit.
So not only does our president not fund the U.S. for things that they need, but he can go fund other countries. Not only is he stumbling all the time, but he's also late to important meetings that we have to have as the people, and he also has to sleep with a machine on. That doesn't sound, bro, like how is he in office? How is he still in office, bro? It don't make no sense, bro. Like, whenever Trump was in office, bro, all you used to hear about was people trying to impeach him, this, that, and the third, but we haven't heard anything. I don't even think that people try to acknowledge that conversation. People don't even try to acknowledge that conversation at all.
Lower prices for some of the costliest drugs. It cuts the deficit by $160 billion. $160 billion. I'm serious.
And then you got the sheep in the background that just literally clap and applaud at anything he says, whether it has any meaning or any type of context behind it or any strength behind it. Because I don't know. I don't even think he believes in what he says his damn self at this point. I really don't. I really don't. Like, I feel like at this point, he just says stuff in his head that sounds good to him. That's literally it.
Think about it. Your drugs will not cost you, if you're a senior on Medicare, will not have to pay more than $2,000 a year no matter what the drug costs. And as you know, many of you unfortunately know, from your parents, some of the cancer drugs cost $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 a year. Combined, they'll not have to pay a penny beyond $2,000 a year. And the mechanisms attached.
Like, how does anybody take him serious, bro? And the reason why Medicare and all that other stuff like that costs so much is for a reason. That stuff isn't cheap. That stuff is not cheap. Some stuff, okay, yeah, some stuff are overpriced, but for the most part, most of those drugs are that expensive for a reason.
Disabled and non-disabled all around the world, I call on you to commit to concrete actions to stop the destruction of this magnificent planet. This conference is one of the most important meetings in history. You have the chance to make decisions that reach limits which will affect the lives of generations to come. You are in a position of extraordinary power.
I mean, hell, when I'm goddamn 95 years old, you'd be lucky if you catch me awake as well. I'm just saying, like, how do we let this 96-year-old become a goddamn president? I mean, he's 97, bro. Like, come on, bro. He's literally 98 years old. Like, how do you let someone like this become president? He's 99, bro. He should be laying in a bed right now. We should just be talking about his past and what he's done in his past. We shouldn't be letting him dictate what the United States does. This man is 100 years old. Like, come on now, bro. We gotta do better.
The trajectory we are on. You can make a world that is once again full of hope, not fear. This is my message from Earth to come. On behalf of we, the 15, I ask you, please help us.
We brought Israelis and Palestinians together at a political level. friend.
never been before. We are a community that relies on family, on ohana, whether by blood or by friendship. But like many others,
With all that being said, make America great again. We need to stop this bullshit while we're ahead. Because honestly, society is already failing as a whole. And I feel like if this keeps going, it's going to get a lot more worse. And it will get a lot more worse if we keep this bullshit up. Especially with there's a whole bunch of subjects I can go into right now as far as the woke side that think that they're right, even though that they know deep down inside they're wrong and they're delusional. I'm not even finna. I'll tell you this right now. If stuff gets too bad, I'm moving to goddamn China or something, or Thailand or some shit where I'm really appreciated. But anyways, let me know y'all thoughts on this video right here. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure y'all subscribe too as well. And we're gone. Peace. Make America great again.